A warm welcome to each of you to the TIMtalks Fall 2012 Speaker Series. My name is Anjali Thakkar, and I am honored to be the founder and director of TIMtalks. This series marks a new and special collaboration for us with the MIT Alumni Association and the Parents Association, and we are deeply grateful to them for their gracious and generous support of the TIMtalks vision. I know you're all very excited about the wonderful talks that you're about to hear, and you're definitely in for a great treat. Our speakers have been preparing tirelessly for the past few weeks, and they're excited to share their stories with you. But before we begin, I wanted to share with you my inspiration for starting TIMtalks and what TIMtalks is all about. 4 years ago, as a freshman, I arrived at MIT, the top of my high school class. But I got here, and I struggled. MIT was nothing like high school, and I found myself frustrated and losing hope. I looked at the upperclassmen that surrounded me, and I felt even more despair. How are these people so talented, so successful, put together, fun, and compassionate all at the same time? I could never be like them, could I? But MIT is a nurturing place, and things started to change. They started to improve. Once you go through MIT a few times, you learn how things work here. You learn your style, you learn MIT's style, and you learn how both your styles are so symbiotic. I started to work my way out of my freshman year rut, and I began to grow and succeed. While many of my peers shared in the same experience, many more did not. And some of their experiences manifested in the form of tragic losses of life in our student body. To me, that showed the need for community. Moreover, it meant that we as students needed to bring about that community amongst one another to learn, reflect, and share the meaning of our experiences. So this need for community was my inspiration for TIMtalks. TIM, as many of you may have noticed, is MIT backwards. Often as MIT students, we spend so much energy looking forward, looking into the future, planning the next hour or day or year or decade or life, that we forget to look at what happened behind us. I believe that each experience that we have holds a powerful opportunity for thought, reflection, and learning. And if we don't grab that opportunity, we lose it. TIM also stands for Think, Inspire, and Motivate. When you hear today's talks, they will force you to think. They will inspire you, and hopefully they will motivate you to do, to act, to seek opportunities where you may very well fail, but to embrace the challenge and the risk you took, and to embrace the lesson that you learned along the way. So TIMtalks is about building community, our MIT community that is so unique, so special, so us. And TIMtalks is about sharing it with the rest of the world. It's about forgoing fear of failure, embracing the uncertain, and sharing reflections with our global community. Parents and family, it is a true pleasure to have you here with us today to celebrate the experiences of some of our students. We hope that today's talks will indeed think, inspire, and motivate.